Today on Hadrix Gaming Theater 3000, The Spirit Engine 2. This game, let me set up my stuff a little, was made with Multimedia Fusion, and I need to get my camera in position, and here we go, and we're going to discover it, and the music is scarier than I was expecting, and now it just became whimsical. This is an RPG from 2008 that The Darkest Dungeon was supposedly somehow inspired by. I don't know. I don't know much about it, really. Before starting a new game, you'll need to choose the characters whose journey you'll follow. You have 3 character slots, each with 3 candidates. Each candidate will fulfill one of the 3 basic roles in combat: Knight, Musketeer, or Priest. It is advisable to have one of each type in your group, so you're prepared for all eventualities. What if I just had the three Musketeers? How could I resist that? Click on the portrait to select a character. Okay. Ferwin Grace. Ah. So these are all mutually exclusive groups here. I wonder what the difference is. I'm not going to get into too many details. We're going to put unemployed, age unrecorded. Well, we'll take that one for my Musketeer. A young knight in training. You look like you're trying to become the Avatar. We'll go. And this old grouchy looking guy will be my knight. There we go. My party name? There we go. Boop. Go with that. Difficulty. Leave normal and unlocked selected and click on start. Okay, if your game's difficulty is unlocked, you'll be able to change it. Oh, I see. Whatever. I'll follow your advice. Game by Mark Pay. Nice art. Nice music. John Welchel. No, Josh Welchel. Isn't that the same guy who did the soundtrack for Gun Girl 2? Which is another game I need to get to one of these days. Really excellent music. Trust in wisdom. Live in peace. This is sticking out a little. There we go. United Lareftane. Chapter 1. In the Forests. This is some beautiful sprite work here. Is this a Cthulhu thing? I don't trust this. Look, it could be a sea witch, an octopod on the bottom, and a... Okay, let's move on. I'm still 15 furlongs from the town. I shall never make it there before sunrise. I'll have to get off the road soon, before morning traffic appears. Perhaps it is for the best. These wretched feet are aching again. Such useless things. Should never have tried to walk this distance. Should have stolen the money I needed from the midnight stagecoach. Wow! That says a lot about your character. There's something lying on the road ahead. It's hard to see in this light, but it looks like a person. A drunken vagrant, perhaps? Or a bandit. If my screen were a bit larger, I bet I could read that sign there. Hello, who is that? What do you think you're doing down there? Come on, get up and say something. Is this some sort of quaint game you're playing? I shan't be made a fool of. Please, help me. You're hurt. So fragile a thing the body is. So easily damaged beyond repair. I thought you were a musketeer. Are you sure you're not a priestess? Even now, with what little is left of your blood staining the earth, and your end mere breaths away, you still struggle like a tiny animal that knows no better. Okay, you're creepy, actually. So beautiful and yet so sad. You must forgive me. This is my first death. It's hard for me. I think it's this guy's first time dying too, lady! I'm curious. What happened here? Who did this to you? They found us. 3 of them. We ran, but... oh God, the children! I tried to hold them off, but they were too fast. Please, I beg of you. You have to. What? Speak up, you idiot! You're gurgling! Quit dying! I have enough difficulty with your accent as it is. So, she is literally incapable of emphasizing with other people. He lies so silent now, his eyes vacant. So softly did he leave that I missed the moment of his passing. Is this what awaits me, to drown alone into black oblivion, leaving nothing but a cold, empty shell? Why did I choose you? You're creepy and weirdly poetic. Oh, why did this misfortune have to cross my path? And so selfish. I dislike this feeling intensely, and something is wrong with my eyes. I cannot see properly. I wonder what the local custom for disposing of deceased is. Burial or burning? He said children. Did he go save children? Never mind, I have no intention of dirtying my hands with either. You've already made enough of a mess of me. Damn you for this inconvenience. You could at least have had the courtesy to die in a ditch out of sight. What am I going to do now? It seems wrong to leave you here at the mercy of the woods. I can see lamplights in the distance. A local dwelling, perhaps. Very well, I may find assistance there and have them deal with you. Too late to change my mind on who I want my musketeer to be. What is this? Bats or big old moths? Oh, so much detail. And how many others were with him? Just the 2 children. They fled along the east. They fled east along the road, and the masked men pursued them. Such an awful spectacle. They've only been traveling with us a few weeks, but they seem such kind and gentle folk. He was their father? I don't think so. A guardian, perhaps. They didn't speak much about themselves. In fact, they didn't speak much at all. It all happened so fast, and there was nothing we could do to protect them. The men have broken open the weapons chest and gone out into the woods with a search party. But I fear they will only find the worst. We're a peaceful, simple community, ill-equipped to defend ourselves. Hello? I think I may have found your man. His body lies some 200 feet back down the road. Alone, though. Saw no sign of others. Then there is still hope. We 3 should get out there immediately and join the search. Oh, hold on. Are you thinking of including me in this madness? I just delivered you news of a man's fate. I have no desire to share it. The children are most likely dead anyway. What is wrong with you? These people are worried enough as it is. They needn't hear talk like that. We have no idea what the children's fate is, but it will most certainly be grim if we don't go after them now. We can't delay any longer. There are 3 assassins, 2 children, and we have already wasted precious time. I will search the woods south of the road. You 2 take the north. I'm frightened, Mommy. Are Isabella and Elia going to die? No, of course not, sweetie. These brave heroes are going to go out into the forest and save them. Aren't you? Sorry, I didn't intend to upset anybody. If it is expected of me to engage in this lunacy, then I shall! But don't expect me to offer anything more than another set of eyes to peer uselessly into the dark. Thank you. Please be careful out there. There's another stranger searching north of the road. An old guardsman who was staying the night at the village inn. You may be able to help each other. Alright. Is it time for some combat? Slow down, please. I can't keep up this pace. My chest feels like it's trying to turn itself inside out. If I keep this up, we're going to run headlong into trouble. Alright, it's dark, and it wouldn't hurt to stop and get our bearings. I'm glad to have company out here. For a moment back there, I actually thought you were going to refuse to help. Such a beautiful forest. Ah, stunning. I don't see why I should place myself in serious danger for two strangers. Something odd compelled me to say yes. It's almost like a conscience. No, it couldn't be that. For some reason, the fact the villagers would think ill of my declination upsets me. It's so frustrating. I should never have followed you out here. Aren't you frightened yourself? I'm frightened. I would be lying if I said I wasn't. But there are as many negatives as positive emotions that a man may know in a lifetime, and I must experience them all. I should introduce myself. My name is Paul. You are? Ionea. I am pleased to meet you, Ionea. I knew that you were an oddity from the moment I saw you. Do you know that you have no aura? No, I can't say that I've missed it. Am I supposed to have one? All living things should. Some faint, some bright, but ever present. You have none. It is most peculiar. Probably means that you're a golem of the undead or something. I mean, I've never met anybody like you before. Well, I haven't met any men who can see auras before, but I have met crazy people. Maybe you're one of them, and I shouldn't be out here alone with you. Ha! You're not Mereftis either, my friend. I can sense it. We are all strangers here. What do you think the chances of two such outcasts finding each other in a country as large as Ereftin really are? I'm so curious to know how the dialogue is different if I had chosen different characters. I mean, with 9 possible characters, the sheer amount that they would have had to make for different opening sequences. I don't know. Quite low, I would imagine. Exactly! So small that this cannot be anything other than destiny! Okay, he is crazy. Our meeting was written in the stars. All that remains is to see where this night takes us. That's it. I'm keeping my eye on you. Stay in front and keep moving. Hello, and welcome to Spirit Engine 2. These brief tutorial messages will hopefully help you learn the game's controls. Anytime... I don't need a tutorial on how to read the tutorial, thanks. This button, or the key... The asterisk key, I guess. Open the game menu. This isn't available right now. Thanks. These little icons represent the state of your characters. Affects their capabilities in combat. To view the effects of the state, as you hover over the icon once this tutorial is over. Sometimes the character will have something to say. Their icon may flash. If you'd like to hear it, click on their icon. You may move your intrepid party by left or right by clicking and holding the left mouse button. Excellent. If your characters run, move the mouse cursor to the edge of the screen or hold down the control key. Oh, hello, whoa, okay. Your characters have just engaged in combat. Your objective is to knock out all opposed creatures. Where the characters are knocked out instead, you will lose the fight. Okay. Yep. Yep. As though I've never played a game before in my life. A skill chain is a repeated sequence of one or more skills. Okay. Select skill chains, introduce characters, right click, blah, 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 the skill chains. Wait, hold on. Right click. Here we go. I just saw it. I select the skill chains, the individual. You may right click on one to bring up a list of available skill chains. Hotkeys. Okay, the character will immediately switch and perform the skill chain. Yep. Okay, I think I'm just gonna figure out the rest by doing. Okay, poison. Poison bullets. Trick. High fire! Okay. Take that, plants! Blessing! Let's try blessing. Aha! No. Faster! Heal! Oh, look at all this stuff. Piercing, concussive, magical, ethereal. Black bullet! Finish them! For a second I thought that was like a double scythe type thing, but double sickle. But no, it's just him spinning a staff. Alright. Let's go get our old man. Denver! Hail there! I'm glad to meet friendly faces. Do you not her, she's not friendly. I need your assistance. Has to be the man from the village whom the mayor mentioned. Good to see you. I am Fireball Sai. This is I was hoping we'd find someone a little more capable of handling themselves in a fight. Someone not quite so old. Fear not, old young lady. There's plenty of fight in me. Even one as critical as yourself should find a guardsman's sword a welcome ally, regardless of the age of the arm that wields it. Will you help us, sir? Has your search met with any success? Yes, I found one of the children. She stumbled into the grasp of a large creature dwelling in the old fountain here. It hasn't harmed her yet, thank God. I've spoken with the girl at a distance and tried to reassure her. I don't know how long we have before it decides to make a meal of her. She's understandably quite frightened. Beast has already mauled one of our mysterious assassins and left him for dead. I was about to run back to the village for help when I heard you approach through the undergrowth. It will take all three of us to drive back the creature and free her. Follow me, we don't have much time. So much for only keeping an eye out and not participating, lady. Will help to rotate them and spread their damage and keep them from being knocked out. Pressing the space key. Five types of damage. And absolute damage. Okay. Piercing, concussive, magical, ethereal, and absolute. And resistances. This is a nice, complex battle system. What is it? Oh, I should start making things die. Sword Faith sounds good. Let's do that. And please start healing. I like your Sword Faith. It's awesome. Now slay it! Yeah, just, yeah, we'll do that. Because he heals everyone. Okay, your turn! Yep, I'm putting the person with the gun in the front row. Oh, dodged. Ew. Alright, guardsman, you're in front again. Ah, fortify slave. Battle? Use battle! I didn't know what that was. What are you doing? Is it a battle chant? Slay it again. It's almost dead already. I haven't even begun to play with all this cool stuff. What's that do? Make dead. Do it. And powder. I want to see it. What the hell did that do? don't get what that does. I don't know what that one is. Yay! Isabelle! It is Isabelle, isn't it? Can you hear me? Such detailed sprites. Look at that. For an NPC of no import to get such details. Is this our masked assassin? I wanna investigate him. Those big, wide, frightened eyes. I'm Isabelle. Hello, mister. How do you do? I'm doing just fine, thank you, miss. But we're more worried about you. Are you hurt? I think I'm okay, just scared. Is the monster gone? I've no idea. The well is deep and dark and I can't see far down it. We've heard it, though. There's ichor dripping down the walls. Let's just shoot some bullets down that well and throw some explosives and stuff. Because that creature can't be a good thing to have near your town, eating your children. You don't want one of those nearby. Ardal said we were safe from the monsters as long as he was with us. The men in the masks, he wouldn't stop stabbing him. And Ilya and I ran. Where's Ardal? I'm so sorry, Isabella. He must have fought bravely, but he was found dead. There wasn't anything that could be done. He told us to leave him, but we didn't want to. This is really sad. We should probably move along. I can't tell whether the thing is dead or not, but I don't think we should be here when it comes back. If it comes back. Isabella, where is your brother? Straight and practical. Good man. Did he come this way, too? I don't know. Ilya and I were running together when I tripped and... It's going to be all right, Isabella. You're in safe hands now. We're not going to let anything happen to you. Stay behind us, and we'll go find him together. Ah, right. Yes, okay. Yes, I understand how a skill tree works. Okay. Although this isn't quite a tree. Hold fire. High five. We'll take some luck. Refund points so I can suck points back out and spend them differently later. I think I need healing. Okay. Might! Additional armor. Combat damage. Well, you can't go wrong with that. Okay, is that it? Am I done? Did they take? Are they spent? Okay. I have to ask. Is it about the wings? What wings? You have wings? Well... It's about the wings, isn't it? I didn't even see that you had wings. It's rather hard to ignore them. You're trying to hide them under that cloak? But they're too large to conceal. Alright then, yes, I've always had them. No, I can't fly with them. Yes, they do molt. Yes, it does hurt when people tug on them, so please don't. They are a reminder of times past. You can imagine why I choose to hide them. People here get strange ideas when they say them. I see them. I doubt you are any different. There's nothing more than I can say about them. I'm sorry, Iona. I won't bring the subject up again. You have wings? That statue is of Araya, Angel of the East. Most likely 2, maybe 300 years old. It's a shame to see it so neglected. How was a stone effigy of her carved? I thought there were no people born here with wings. There aren't, present company excluded. In the good book, she was a messenger from God, sent to watch over and protect the people. You are the most religious person in our party, I think. I mean, I guess this person sees auras, but I'm not too clear. Are you sure you're not our priest? Ah, whatever. You're thinking that perhaps you shared some common ancestry. Oh, the laughter does feel good. Interesting. Interesting, okay. Ooh, what's this? It's a stave statue. I don't need one. to the Misty Hollow. Hello? There's damage multiplier indicated by the adjusted percentage of damage inflicted. When an attack strikes them, each subsequent attack increases the damage multiplier. Okay, lovely. Oh, hello, you're in my party. You don't have an attack. Speaking of attacks, let's get a blessing. Yeah, let's poison them. Sword Faith. Oh, why is this down again? That should stay high. Alright. Okay, time for some healing. Time for some cycling! Yes, I have put my medic in front. It does not seem like a very wise decision for most games, but in this one, we have an unusual combat system. Last time I played a 2D RPG, like side-scroller RPG, it was Alter Island Genesis. Hold it right there! Identify yourselves! Hey, there's no need to wave that thing at us. We've come from the village to help. Really, I don't recognize any of you. Can't be too careful out here. It's all right, sir. We have one of the missing children with us. Is that you, Isabella? Thank goodness you're all right. What about Master Triskelic? Elia? Their guardian is dead, I'm afraid. We're still looking for Isabella's brother. She said he might have come through this way. Aye, he may well have. We've been following the trail here. Paulson picked it up about half a furlong back, didn't you? That I did. There's a lot of broken undergrowth and 2 sets of footprints. One large, one small. Headed east at a great pace. That poor kid. He's losing ground. We'd have gone further, but Beltar here tripped over a night bug and earned himself a nasty gash. Didn't trip over it. It leapt out of the dark at me like a black lightning, all teeth and claws. Lucky it only sank his nasty little teeth in my leg. We had to stop to tend to him. Can't afford to leave anyone alone out here, not with those murderers on the loose. We're starting to lose our bearings already. There's only the pale moon and those infernal circling fireflies to light our way through the woods. We've got no compass, no map, and we're a long way from the village now. He's right, you know, I can't tell north from south, and I have no intention of getting lost out here, too. The boy may be long gone by now. We should think of turning back whilst we still can. There's no need for us to give up yet. So long as the cloud cover is sufficiently light, I can read our bearings from the alignment of the Altair constellation and Garethis on the far horizon. The village is back in that direction. We can continue the search from here. You, your men, and Isabella should head back as soon as you're able. If you're going on, I want to stay with you and fight Ilya, please. Aye, fine, we'll turn back once we get Belter back on his feet. I just hope you 4 have better luck than we did. Great, we've got ourselves a regular little party here. Let's hurry, please, before this simple change of weather foils Denver's marvelous tracking skills. What, you fine pitchfork-wielding folk aren't going to join my hunt? A couple of you that still walk, maybe? Just trust me to do it. Hello! Well, this is a really cool game. There's so much I like about it already. Let's swap around. But this is all that we're going to get through of it today. I've sampled quite a variety of interesting games this week. If I should give any of them a full Let's Play, you should let me know. Although, we're coming into October, and I have something planned already for October. So, why does this always go back? There has to be a setting to fix that. Anyway, why has this got a plus sign on it? Have I gained levels and did you know about it? Oh, bloop. Anyway, until next time and every time, this is Hadrix signing off.